Graphic symbolism. Welcome to Milestone 4. How you guys doing? Okay, just want to say something really quick. You guys are doing fabulous. Really, really great job. I love this class. I think we got a great group here. I've actually got a couple of emails from students saying, hey, there seems to be a lot of really intense, engaged work going on in this class, and I'm just wondering if I'm keeping up. And I'm not going to mention any names, but that email has come to me a couple of times. So for other students to recognize the quality of work that's coming in this class is really saying a lot. And those of you who did email, as I stated in my response to your emails, you're all doing great. So I think it's natural to want to kind of compare yourself to the group to see how you stand. So I think that, in a group like this, I think it's really easy to decipher that everyone is really engaged and everyone is doing fantastic work. Okay, so welcome to Milestone 4. What do we have going on? Well, there's, of course, we have our learning activities, which are of the utmost importance. And those of you who have had me for classes before are used to me saying, you got to get into those learning activities. I mean, I'm going to tell you something about the classes here at AIP. They're just written beautifully, just beautifully. The classes here are fabulous. I just think that there's just so much information being offered in each of these classes. So I quite often really spend a good amount of time keying in on the importance of staying abreast with the learning activities. I know it's difficult. I know there's a lot of information here, but this week is absolutely no exception. I think that the learning activities for this week are pretty great, as we'll see in 1 second. So there's only a couple I want to go through, but go through the overview of the learning activities. And translating data into visual imagery and concept exploration and development are really, really important, as is the rest of the learning activities. But I want to kind of key in on a couple of things here. Let's go ahead and take a look at concept exploration, and then we'll go to refining. So concept exploration and development, guys, this is going to be somewhat familiar to you because I've been saying all of this stuff back since week 1. So in a way, I think that this set of lectures could have been delivered a little bit earlier in the course. But the cool thing here of getting this in week 4 is just kind of reiterating what I've been saying all along. And I think the main thing here is understanding that the sketch stage is not expected to yield your result. Per se, it is expected to be a springboard for creativity. So I think, and I have received words from a couple of students saying, hey, I didn't realize that sketching was just an idea stage. I thought our final solution should be present in the sketches. And as we know, that's not the truth. And quite often, you're sketching, each subsequent sketch springboards new ideas. So the more you sketch, the more ideas you get. The more ideas you get, the more expeditiously you can speak the language your client wishes for you to speak in delivering their message. So that's important stuff. So this is a great lecture, guys. Please go through this. Couple of broken links down here. So if you're going through Click to Explore, you find a broken link or two. Yes, that I've found the same thing. So I will go ahead and put in a ticket for a fix on those. But yes, there are some broken links there. So let's jump over to from there, concept development, we're going to go over to refining our sketches into a graphic symbol. And again, another fantastic lecture here that kind of reiterates what we've been going through the last couple of weeks. So through my reinforcement of comments based on refining sketches into your intended outcome, as well as data extraction and creating meaning and assigning meaning to your client based on the research that you've done, are some things that are being reiterated this week. So again, another set of very important things for your edification. Let's jump back over here. So types of graphic symbols, take a look at that. We, of course, our Illustrator CC Essential training is of the utmost importance, as well as the textbook, this textbook, Logo Development. Great textbook, absolutely. Let's jump into our milestone tasks. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into milestone 4, task 1. What are we doing? We're going to do a monogram this week. So what you're going to do this week is you're going to First of all, I want you to jump over to the course announcements, and I want you to study. This is where this video will be right in here, but welcome to Milestone 4. Kind of give a little bit of a description of where we're at, where we're headed, and then I've got these several resources for monograms. And the reason I put this in here is because there was a little bit of confusion last week as to what the differences are between a logo mark and a word mark. So I thought I would do this just to reiterate the importance of understanding what a monogram is, and with the intent of allowing you guys to go ahead and design your monograms the first time around, so I don't have to say, hey, this isn't technically a monogram. So you've got plenty of examples here. You've got some really great video tutorials, as well as 3 other external links to help you out in that regard. So yes, what we're going to do in Milestone 4, Task 1 is, where did it go? Milestone 4. Let me find, for some reason I lost my Milestone 4 Task 1 instructions. So let's do that right now. Let's find our Milestone 4 Task 1 instructions. Here we go, right here. So what's due for Milestone 4 Task 1? So it's a monogram, right? So what we're going to do, you're going to create 10 thumbnail sketches of monogram concepts for your client. Please study monograms first before you sketch. And then you're going to submit the 3 best monograms out of your 10. So it's a little bit different this week, because you're going to create your 10 thumbnails, and then you're going to your 10 minimum sketches, and then you're going to pick yourself. So what's due? An Adobe PDF with 10 hand-drawn sketches of monogram concepts, and then you're going to circle what you think are the 3 strongest of those concepts, okay? And again, this is all, again, summarized in your Milestone 4 Task 1 Submit Here page, where I put that first post in, kind of summarizing, giving you like a checklist. So that's Milestone 4 Task 1. Then for Milestone 4 Task 2, you're going to select one of the sketches and develop a computer-generated monogram. The selection of the sketch will be based on the feedback that you receive from M4T1, right? So nothing new there. Okay, so then submission specifications. An Adobe PDF containing a computer-generated monogram of the concept, and then a Microsoft Word document containing the rationale of your creative process. All right, so easy enough, right? Pretty straightforward there. I don't think I need to go much more into that. But really, guys, really study these monograms, all right? You really want to try to be as expeditious in maintaining the kind of visual posture and the meaning that you've created. Now, if you notice, we're not sketching from our list, our word lists, right? Why? Because a monogram is simply initials. So, I mean, you can encode initials, but a monogram is and that's our goal, is to really create meaning through the monogram. Okay, but we're going to give you a little bit of a reprieve this week and not make you sketch all 20 of those or iterations for the words on your word list. So just 10 sketches this week, where you pick your best 3. Okay. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I have. If anybody has any questions at all, please let me know. And those of you who have been emailing me know that I'm really good about getting right back to you. You won't wait for me. I mean, I'm in class every day. I'm pretty engaged. So if you have a question and you need an answer on the fly, go ahead and let me know. I can pretty much guarantee you I'll get back to you with relative quickness. Most of the time, a matter of hours. Never more than a few hours. So, all right, guys, welcome to Milestone 4. Questions, comments, concerns, clarifications, any of the above, please let me know. I'll be glad to address anything that happens to come up. And I'll see you guys in this week's discussion boards. Can't wait to see this work unfold, and looking forward to next week, where we really start putting things together. All right, guys, thank you very much.